Here's a perfect example of what I look at around this time. So as you guys already saw, I mentioned the 1030, 1040 reversals. So far, the markets are pointing to a continuation. We got the pause and the break pretty much right on time. 1040, 1030, we have a strong confirmation candle moving lower, but the 1040 set up a nice little pattern here, nice little hammer for a potential reversal. So now, if we start getting higher lows and higher highs from this point on, then we have a reversal in place. So far, it doesn't look like we're going to get that because the VIX continues to rise and the TIX continues to pound away at the minus 500 level. So as long as everything continues from this point on, then we should have a continuation for the day, moving lower and continuing moving lower until next week. So as you can see here, the tick is at minus 500 and pushing lower. So let's see what it does, and especially if the VIX continues to break back above this 20 level here. So now let's take a look and see what happens. So now let's see what happens on our position. So for example, we have a position here on BKNG. So BKNG is up over 520. It was actually up over 1900 when it hit the lows. So obviously we're still in it. Our target is down here at the pivot. So now we're just waiting for it to continue lower to see. But if this pattern on the 30 minutes sets up this pattern here, which looks like, obviously a little morning star, doji, whatever you guys want to call it. I've seen this called so many different numbers, but names. So if it sets it up on the 30 minute and the next candle on the 10 minute sets up a higher low and it starts to push high again, then obviously I'm just going to get stopped out because it's not continuing the way we want it to do. On the 30 minute, following the 30 minute guidelines, it is good. And normally our stop would be 1805, which pretty much lines up with this area here anyway. We'd still be in the green, but it's just getting to the point where it's just getting too risky for the play. So you might as well just get out because at this point it's not going to continue the way we want it to go. But so far the move still looks valid. Looking at the 30-minute chart, everything still looks good so long as we continue to set new lows. So now the next thing we need to see is a break of this 1040 low for this play to continue. Otherwise, I'll lock in some profits and that's it. SPY is doing the same thing. It's continuing lower. Take a look at SPY. And I don't have that many SPY. I just got one small play on it. And then again, we're targeting the same area, which is the pivots. So again, the markets are giving me confirmation that we are moving lower. So now this is the 11 o'clock candle. This is the 1030 candle here. So now we just need to see a nice confirmed move lower. So my limit order is slightly below the pivot. So if it starts to hesitate at the pivot, I'll just move my order up and call it a day. But so far, everything is looking good. I can definitely see all my limits being hit today. My Amazon play on my other account is also doing well as Amazon continues to sell off here and breaks through these pivots. But that's pretty much it for this day's plays today. So here you see BKNG is coming back for us. So it should be a good day. It's a good day so far already. So that's the recap for today's session. Again, the markets are breaking down. So as long as we get a break of these 1040 lows, we'll continue. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you still have not checked out the box in course, go ahead and click the links below. Supporting the move lower. Everyone that has taken the course so far is doing well. So just join us at our Discord group and we'll get stopped out trading every day with us. Okay, I'll see you guys soon as we keep moving our stops down. Doing the trade. So obviously at 10:30, 10:40, the reversal did not come in, but it did start to pause around here, as you can see here on the 10-minute candle. At 11:30, 11:40, just an hour later, BKNG continued to hesitate a little bit. So I was watching it, had my hands on the trigger, and ultimately I ended up pulling the trigger here on the 11:50 candle at 11:53, and I collected $20 basically on that contract. I bought these at 9:49 right before the close of the this candle here. Right before the close, once I felt comfortable that it was gonna continue lower, I got into these. I wanted to get them here, but just because of this massive wick, I did like the pattern. But BKNG can hurt you very badly if it does reverse on you. So I was like, you know what, let me just wait a little bit longer which I normally don't do, but today is just one of those days. It's Friday. If it wanted to go long, I wanted to go along with it. But once it started to go lower, I got it here right before the close, and I got out on this candle here at 11:53. Right before this reversal, as you can see here, it came in pretty strong, just like everything else on the market. So it was a great exit. I was able to collect 1960 on it, around $40 on SPY before it reversed as well, since it started to hesitate. So it was a good day nonetheless on this account. My other accounts pretty much did the same. So it was a great day for a Friday. So no complaints here. And right now, did some last minute vertical spreads on Amazon. So let's see how those end up for the day, just on a separate account. So I ended up doing some 1875, 1872 put spreads, and I supplemented that with some 1860, 1855 put spreads as well, credit spreads. So I needed to close above 1874 for the top credit spread, and obviously these should finish out of the money regardless, because there's a pivot here. Obviously anything can happen, but if I do lose a little bit on these top ones, they're supplemented by the bottom ones, so I should be all right. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope everyone had an awesome trading day today. I know I did, and I know a lot of everybody on the group, a lot of the guys in the group definitely had a great day today. So I'll see you guys on the next one. And once again, if you have not taken the course, click the links below and make sure you take advantage. It's a simple strategy. Everybody's doing well so far. I'll see you guys in the next one.